Brats, today is finally the day I've been waiting for since the moment I heard this was coming out. Anker has come out with an Oculus Quest 2 stand. Libby's gonna hang out in the frame, don't worry about her. An Oculus Quest 2 stand that not only charges your Quest 2, it charges your controllers. They send you batteries and ports that make them able to just hook up and wireless charge. And this is specially designed so that you can leave your Quest plugged in all the time. It's gonna keep it ready to go, but it's not gonna overcharge, it's not gonna hurt in any way. Absolutely awesome. Let's open this thing up and check it out. As with every unboxing, I recommend that you have a small and sharp unboxing knife so that you don't hurt yourself. I am gonna have my cat leave. You can't be here. We gotta use our knife. Small and sharp, you don't wanna hurt yourself. There we go. Nice clean cut. All right, a couple random notes about this. One, it calls out it's not intended for use with the Oculus Elite Strap with battery. The reason for that is not because it wouldn't fit, but because the Elite Strap with battery stays plugged into the Quest 2 all the time, and this needs to be able to plug in and make a magnetic charger that'll touch it. So you'll see that more when we open it up. Let's check this out. I gotta say, they made this feel really premium. For the $87 price tag, which does seem a little high, they made this feel very premium and nice. Like, this is like an actual unboxing experience. This is not just some charging dock that you would normally deal with. It's like airtight, so it doesn't want to come open. Oh, wow. And the first thing you end up with is the Anker charging stand. You got your ports for both your controllers. You can see the contact points where those are gonna contact your new doors. This is a magnetic charger, so it's flexible, and then that's just gonna magnetically snap on to the piece that you're gonna put in your USB-C port on your Quest. Great job on the box. I am impressed. I haven't unboxed anything like this in a while. They're gonna get my praises right here. I know that the world is trying hard to do better with our carbon footprint, but it's driving me crazy how many products are no longer sending you a power brick, especially ones that need to charge based off a certain voltage and something. They just expect you to magically have the one. They send you the power brick you need, and it's a USB-C power brick. I love it. We have our controller doors that look nice. These look really premium. They look like they were built by Oculus, but with this in mind. So this isn't some 3D printed something someone made like what I have on my Rift S. This is well designed. Wow. The batteries come in I'm really impressed. This feels really premium. Batteries come in a little case, which is totally unnecessary. You got your last parts here. We got our little magnetic charger that's just gonna snap into our Quest 2. And then we got the cable. USB-C to USB-C, so you don't have to figure out which side's which. It's just gonna plug right in. Now with your Quest, whether you've got an Elite strap, whether you've got a Franken Quest, whether you've got the original, hopefully we're not gonna have any problems with this fitting with these on the sides. We're gonna find out here pretty quick. But what you do is you have your magnetic charger. It's just a simple USB-C. You put that in like that. And then this whole thing is just gonna sit in there. So now that is touching, and look at that, right in the middle, we can see red light. It is on, it is charging. So while that's charging, 2.5 hours. Oh, damn it. 2.5 hours is what they say to get this fully charged, controllers fully charged. Most likely the controllers won't need that much time. It's the headset that's gonna need it. We've got our left controller. Put these away for safekeeping. You might want these again one day if you're gonna sell the Quest. We're gonna take the original battery doors off. Believe it or not, 3 months after release, I'm taking out the original batteries that were sent with these. These were almost dead, but they were still going 3 months in. Freaking incredible. All right, now this is one part where you have to be a little finicky. These have contact points on them. These contact points need to be facing out. I wonder if with enough intense Beat Saber swinging, if these are gonna ever turn in there. I doubt it, but it's something to think about. So when you install these, you wanna make sure that the silver is out so that when you put your battery door on, those 2 points right there are gonna contact it right. It feels good, it looks nice, and it doesn't squeak. Not the left one at least. It was squeaking before I did this. Let's see, so this one just drops in there. We got a red light, it's charging. I've got to say, everything about this feels like it's actually worth the $87 price tag. That's not cheap, but everything about this feels like it's perfectly designed. It doesn't feel like they cut any corners. I'm impressed. All right, same thing here. We're gonna make sure the contact is facing out. Make sure you got your silver out here. It doesn't squeak at all. What the heck? This just fixed a problem with my Quest. I'm getting really impressed by this. You know me, we gotta do the cat test. I don't know if she's gonna cooperate. Hey, come here. What I wanna see is if you're gonna leave this sitting somewhere, can a cat easily knock stuff off if she wanted to? Try and knock these down. Because she likes to keep my countertops in my house clear. I'm wondering, pushing it, I can tell you if your cat is really persistent, they can probably get it, but what's nice, the way it falls in, it does lock into place a little bit. You can still lift it straight off, but it's on there decently. This part, I think she'd have a really hard time getting that off there. It's holding it well, everything's charging. It looks really good. I feel like it looks minimalistic and nice. I don't love these straps the way they just kind of sit there like that, but what can you do? It's hard to find a con, so let's think about it. So one thing that people have mentioned about PlayStation VR controllers is that they don't like the fact that you have to charge them. Because they say, well, what if I go to play a game and I find out my controllers aren't charged, then I have to wait for them to charge because I can't swap batteries, and then I can play. This doesn't have that problem because one, it should be fully charged every time you go to use it. But two, if you did find out, oh crap, for some reason your contacts weren't facing the right way, you didn't put it in here, it's dead, you can still swap back to normal batteries just as easily as ever. So that's easy. One con that I will say, I was wanting to get a set of grips for these controllers that would make them like index controllers. My hands would slip in and they would stay on. There's no way you are modifying this to fit. This only fits with the original. Even a silicone skin on these, this wouldn't work with. So you have to be okay with playing with the stock controllers the way they are or taking your grips on and off every time. Same thing with the headset. I don't put anything on it. Some people like to get it a little more custom by getting like a plastic cover that gives it extra protection. This isn't gonna fit in here with that on, but I don't have a problem with that. Even with the Franken Quest, even with the aftermarket facial interface, this is still fitting in there perfectly. I'm not worried about that. So the only con is the price. 87 bucks is not cheap. Yes, it's replacing your batteries. You're never gonna have to buy batteries again. Yes, it's replacing your battery doors, which for me fixed the squeaking, which is a pretty big plus in my mind. This is gonna stay charged, but 87 bucks still is no little price to cough at. That's a good price. So I'd say that's the only thing that would hold you back from buying this. Otherwise, this from now on is gonna be my full-time mount for my Quest 2. Everything's gonna be charged every time I wanna play it. I'm super excited. And like I said before, they designed this in a way that it's gonna stop charging. It's not gonna hurt your headset. So if you're worried about that, put that to rest, that's fine. Let me know what you think. Is 87 bucks too much? Is that a deal breaker? Are you not gonna go for it? Is there another solution on the horizon you've seen that you'd rather get? Is it a deal breaker because you have your battery pack and this is gonna mess that up? Here's what I'd have to do. This part right here, it's not easy to take out, I will say that. It really, once it's in there, it wants to stay, which it shouldn't have to come out. But if you had the battery pack, you'd have to unplug this, and then for safekeeping, you could leave this here, and then you'd have to plug your battery pack back in, go play, and then we wanted to charge it, unplug your battery pack, and do this every time. So that would be a bit inconvenient, I'll say that much. It's a little weird that the power button like touches this side. Oh, I guess I can get it to accidentally touch the power button. That's kind of unusual. They didn't think about that and make a cutout here for that. Because if you had your Quest off and you wanted to charge it off, you could accidentally turn it on, putting it in there. Not a deal breaker, but just some things to bring up in consideration for you. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm super excited. If you want one, 87 bucks. It is available on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. They sold out pretty quick from the first round. I actually got mine late. These have been out for a week or two, but they have not been filling orders very fast because they've sold out so fast. But if you want to get one for yourself. Tell me what you think of it. I want to say thank you so much, and I will see you in another reality.
I want to say the biggest thank you to those of you who have become channel members and any of you who have ever been patrons of ours. Gallium VR, Chris Deputy, Legacy VR, Bagel, and a Fissy King Sloth are current channel members. Our patrons, K27, Rocket Sauce 28, K Panda K, Fred Nepatebo, Ege Karatosh, Maddie's, Gallium VR, Orange VR, and Mr. Dodojo. Thank you so much everyone for supporting the channel.